January is coming to an end, folks, and that means February just around the corner. You know what else that means? Yep, Valentine's Day right around the corner as well. So today, listen up, we are talking about great ways to celebrate Valentine's Day here in Albuquerque and support local business at the same time. We turn to our expert, Howie Kybell, Community Manager and Marketing Director of Yelp Albuquerque. Howie, great to see you, buddy.
As always, great to be here.
As always, absolutely. So you brought in a lot of different ideas for Valentine's Day. What do you got for us?
Well, I did, and these are all ideas inspired by the Yelp community. I actually asked the Yelpers about 3 weeks ago to give me some ideas about what are some great things to do in Albuquerque on Valentine's Day. What they came back with was very rarely did they talk about going out to a restaurant.
Really?
They actually said, these are things that I like to do with my sweetie. And so
that's great, because you know, a lot of people, that's our first thing that we'll think of is, oh, what restaurant are we going to go to? But it doesn't have to be.
No.
Great.
In fact, that's kind of the easy route, and it's not going to be as unique and special.
Right.
So I've got a few things that you can do with your sweetie, and then I've got a couple things that you can also cook up at home.
Fantastic. So what do we got here?
All right, first one would be Casa Rondana. If you have not been to this place, this is about one of the most romantic locales in the city.
Okay.
They have some of the best wines. They were just voted for a third year in a row as having one of the best wines in the state. This is a chocolate Cabernet wine sauce.
Oh, wow.
So have some wine at the estate, pick this up, go home, put this on some cake. I'll show you how, or some cookies or something. I'll show you how syrupy this stuff is.
Wow, so this is like a dip that we have with, we can take maybe like strawberries or something.
Totally.
And dip it in?
Yes, fruit, anything like that.
Okay.
So Casa Rondana would be the first one. Jules Chocolates, also in Los Ranchos. This is a place that does chocolate making classes.
Really?
You can make turtles and caramels and chocolates. And for the guys out there especially, this is probably the best Valentine in the city. This is completely edible.
Really?
This entire thing. And if you look inside, there are
wow,
several different truffles as well.
Yeah, that's great. So what is this made of on the outside? What is that?
It's
the
just
whole box.
chocolate. Yeah.
Just chocolate.
It's just lots of different chocolates.
Julius, they really are amazing. They've been on the Style Show before. They really are amazing artists. I mean, they take chocolatiering to an art form. It's not just about producing it, but it is the presentation.
Absolutely. And you can also bring, I'm going to bring my 3-year-old to make the chocolates. So
We
literally,
love
they
that,
can do that.
man.
So
They'll love that.
That's fun. The third thing that I would do with a sweetie is go to the Santa Fe olive oil store in Nob Hill. They have about 20 different balsamic and olive oils flavors. 20 different balsamic and then another 20 olive oils. All different flavors.
Chocolate, holy moly.
Right?
Wow.
And they're amazing. These things taste fantastic, and they'll let you sample any of them.
Really?
So they have bread there, and you just dip it. I mean, you could spend an hour there with somebody just trying the different varieties. You're going to go home with a few bottles, I promise.
Very cool. And this is in Nob Hill?
Yes, this is in Nob Hill, and again, it's very thick stuff.
Wow. Yeah, that is nice and thick.
Incredible.
That's great. Okay.
All right, the last two are one of my Yelpers suggested cooking up a feast at home. An Italian feast is what we have here from Tully's.
Okay.
I know you've been over there. They were saying that they loved your visiting the show. So here are some pastas that you can get imported from Tully's. This is some of their homemade sausage and homemade tomato sauce. And so I mean, cook up a big Italian feast, or go after Nantucket shoals.
All right, I got to steel myself. I'm not a big oyster guy. So
It's all right. You just have to open it. I'm not going to ask you to eat it.
All right.
But this is here are some oysters from Nantucket Shoals. They have the freshest seafood in town.
Okay.
That is a shucker. Do you know how to get that thing open?
No.
All right.
I think I'm going to find out.
It's actually right here at the end. There's a little notch.
Right here? Okay.
Pop it up. Can you do it?
I think I'm
dig it in there.
destroying it.
It's all right. You got it.
I don't know if you guys can see this.
Dig it
here
in there.
I'm going to end up cutting my hand open, Howie.
It's all right.
This is terrible. No, this is a joke, isn't it? You got this from the magic shop. This isn't an oyster. All right,
let's try this one.
Here, okay.
That one looks like it's got a little bit better of a notch. But this is something that you can do, you can learn to do with your sweetie.
Ah, there it goes.
Got
there
it.
it goes.
And as they say, oysters are an aphrodisiac.
They are?
Yes.
Okay.
Not for you,
Yeah,
apparently.
not for me. Oh, God.
Here, I'll show the camera.
Have at it. There you go.
So Chad just pulled this off. Swallow that sucker right away. That's
Swallow it
that's
up.
the whole point of it.
There
But
you go. You know, and I know a lot of people do the aphrodisiac. I gotta say, I think I'd rather go with the raspberry chocolate vinaigrette. That's
There
the
you
way I
go.
go. So Howie, we got a ton of options here, and of course, folks, if you have information that you want to share, that's a great thing about Yelp is that it's a community. You can share ideas, and we can also get ideas.
Absolutely.
So you know, think outside the box this Valentine's Day. All to the help of Mr. Howie Kybell and Yelp. This is the Oyster Hand. I'm not going to be like shake your hand there. So head over to Yelp.com, or you can head over to Casa.com and click under To Casa Style. We'll have links to Yelp. Howie, thanks for coming in, buddy.
thank you so much for having me.
All right.